Sabalenka flaunts chiseled athlete's physique in teeny string bikini. Sabalenka flaunts chiseled athlete's physique in teeny string bikini originally appeared on the Sporting News. Add the Sporting News as a preferred source by clicking here. Icon Arina Sabalenka took to social media to share images from a lavish break from tennis, starting with a sunbathing pic showing the star lounging on a glamorous rooftop deck. "Much needed girls' day with my bestie," she captioned the Tuesday, October 21st share to Instagram. Sabalenka, 27, and her friend are relaxing at Dubai's over-the-top Atlantis The Royal Resort. More Aryna. A tanned Arina Sabalenka shocks fans with revealing social media post. In the first solo photo of the carousel post, Sabalenka flaunts her sculpted pro-athlete's physique in her floral string bikini. Then the Belarusian powerhouse sports a bright yellow version as she goofs off with her friend. She also includes a dreamy pic of the rooftop infinity pool, a pic of her gazing off into the distance on a piece of lawn showing the cheeky rear of the suit, and another full-length. The besties look to be having a great time at the glam beachfront resort, relaxing in fluffy white robes, taking mirror selfies and getting dressed up for fancy meals. The fan favorite got thousands of comments on her well-deserved Valkyrie. "Doesn't get any better than that," said one fan. "Yes, more of these," wrote another. "You are truly an inspiring and beautiful lady," raved a third. "You are gorgeous. Sabalenka the GOAT," added a fourth. "Love you forever." Lindsey Vonn, 41, sizzles an open blazer that reveals nothing underneath. Flawless SI swim bikini model stuns in show-stopping sheer gown. Gronk's SI swim model girlfriend stuns in show-stopping corset look. SI swim model unrecognizable in risky pink corset. Wig testosterone levels mean Sabalenka and Swiatek are better than me, says World No 27. A leading women's tennis player has come under fire for suggesting that Arina Sabalenka and Iga Swiatek are so good because they have a higher level of testosterone. Marta Kostyuk, the world number 27, appeared to suggest that the world's top two women players have greater concentrations of the male sex hormone, which occurs naturally in women, because they are taller than her. The Ukrainian made the comments in an interview in which she was asked whether she felt intimidated by Sabalenka and Swiatek, who share 10 major singles titles between them. Both players have 100% win records against Kostyuk. "We all have our own biological structure," Kostyuk told Tennis 365. "Some have a higher level of testosterone, some have lower. It's just natural and that definitely helps. I feel smaller than them. I try to see how I can beat these players with the tennis skills I have, but I have to work harder to win the points. I have to run a lot more than them to win points." Kostyuk's comments caused a stir on social media, not least because testosterone has become a lightning rod in the debate about whether trans athletes and athletes with differences in sex development, DSD, should be allowed to compete in women's sport. Kostyuk, who is 5 feet 7 inches, went on to explain that she has to work harder to cover the court. Sabalenka stands just under 6 feet, while Swiatek is 5 feet 9 inches. The comments drew a scathing reaction from fans on social media, with some accusing her of being transphobic while others labeled her answer embarrassing. Another user pointed out that last year's Wimbledon finalist Jasmine Paolini, who at 5 feet 4 inches is one of the smallest players on the women's tour, recently beat Swiatek 6-1, 6-2 earlier this month at the Wuhan Open. Another dismissed Kostyuk's comments by describing them as the dumbest excuse for bad results I've seen from a player for a long time. Sabalenka has a 100% win record against Kostyuk in the 4 matches they have played. The Ukrainian lost twice in consecutive tournaments to the Belarusian earlier this year when they met in the quarterfinals of the Madrid Open and in the last 16 at the Italian Open last May. Swiatek, meanwhile, is also unbeaten against Kostyuk over 3 matches, although the Pole received a walkover when they were due to meet at August's Cincinnati Open. All biological women have natural levels of testosterone, albeit a much lower concentration than men, which fluctuate throughout the menstrual cycle, peaking around the time of ovulation. The hormone is made in the ovaries and helps regulate sex drive, maintains muscle mass and is considered vital for a woman's reproductive health. The WTA declined to comment when approached by Telegraph Sport. Swiatek's and Sabalenka's respective agents have been contacted for comment. Kostyuk's representative has been contacted for comment.